What's going on, guys? So, yeah, it's going.
Now we're going.
So, yes, what you were seeing right now is something a little different because we are having an audio issue right now, trying to record things right now on our mic.
Yeah.
You want to explain? You know better than I do, so.
I feel so defeated. First of all, your face cam, you asked for it.
Yeah, here it is!
This is your face cam. This is probably about as much face cam as you're going to get, I would say.
Maybe one day we'll do it.
Maybe one day, but for the time being, we don't really have much of an interest in it.
Yeah.
So what's going on is something technology related, of course. As great as it is, it allows us to do this channel, but it also can be detrimental. And right now, I can't get the sound coming from this mic to my computer. So you're getting this today.
So pretty much what happened was it's not working, and then when we were trying to get it to work, I just randomly started playing Mario because we were going to play Mario 64.
Yep.
And so the footage you're about to see that's going to be playing while we're answering questions is going to be me getting a couple stars in Mario. So we're not going to be talking about what's going on the screen, but it's something, if you want to watch us talk and answer some questions from this Instagram post I did, or watch the Mario 64 footage, you can. Mm-hmm. You have either option. So, but that's what we're going to do today. I posted something on Instagram a few hours ago, and it was super random. I just said, give us some topics to talk about, and I had no idea the sound issue was going to happen.
Yeah, actually it was good timing.
Yeah, good timing. So we're going to go through the few people who answered these questions, and we're going to answer them for you guys.
Ask the questions.
Who asked the questions, not who answered them.
Yeah.
If we asked them questions, they wouldn't have answers for us.
Right.
Alright. So who's the first guy?
We're going to go from the top. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers watches our channel.
Aaron Rodgers.
You know who Aaron Rodgers is?
Is he a baseball player?
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope. Other big American sport.
Football?
Yep. The biggest American sport.
I knew it was a sports.
Yep. Quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. He asked, talk about when y'all got. I don't know if it's Aaron Rodgers, but
it's not Aaron Rodgers.
So amazing. Talk about when y'all got in trouble at school and was it a big deal? Also, I'm doing great. Good to hear, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, I asked people how they were doing.
Oh, okay.
In my caption.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You want to go first or me?
I'll go first, just because my answer is going to be kind of a letdown. I managed to stay out of trouble in school. As far as, getting detentions and stuff, now, I fucked around and, got told to be quiet and shit.
Yeah.
But it's what high schooler didn't.
Right.
My big thing is in high school, I just didn't give a shit and try.
Yeah.
Until, my junior year.
See, I was always paranoid that my parents would yell at me if I didn't try, so I wasn't I'm gonna be a straight A's, but right. I did.
Yeah,
I got by.
I was a stupid kid. It didn't occur to me, it's if I put forth a little bit of effort, I can get C's.
Yeah.
And I don't have to go through. I was just a shithead.
Yeah.
Until my junior year.
I think I've explained my story super early when we first started the channel, when I got suspended from school for 2 weeks.
Yeah, for something involving a knife.
Yeah, pretty much the short story of it. I think it's an old Wind Waker episode, but pretty much what happened is my friend was wearing his brother's pants, and we all skateboarded, and there was a razor blade in it that I didn't know about, and it fell out of his pocket, and I tried grabbing it, and when I grabbed it and I was picking it up, it slit a little hole in the bus seat that I was sitting on. And pretty much the bus driver saw that, and then we had assigned bus seats and told the principal, and then they called me down and said, pretty much I got charged with a concealed weapon on school property. And they were like, since it's your first thing you've ever done, we're not going to expel you. I was like, okay, good, because I didn't do anything wrong. So I had 2 weeks off of school when I was suspended, and that was the only thing.
If that happened now, you'd be considered a terrorist.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Like the kid that made the clock, he got to visit Obama.
Oh, yeah.
People thought it was a bomb.
Oh, yeah. Alright, next one.
Yep. So it's Miffy asked, talk about your dreams and wildest shit.
What?
Talk about your dreams and wildest shit. I don't know if they meant literal dreams, like sleep dreams.
Or literally our wildest shit. The craziest poop we've ever had.
Yeah. I almost do both.
Okay. What's a dream?
I had a dream the other night. I bought a new house. I don't know why.
That's pretty tight.
That's alright. But I just bought a house last year, so it wouldn't happen.
The only dreams that stick out in my head are horror dreams that I have. I've had really scary dreams before, where I walk into my the one that sticks out in my mind the most is it was from my eyesight or some panning camera going around my house, but it's where I used to live. This happened when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And there's this it was a super blue tent to the entire dream. Mm-hmm. All the color was down and it was just blue and it looked super creepy. And there was this camera just going around and it showed monstrous like forms of everyone in my family just sitting around my house with super weird distorted faces, and it just kept showing their faces, and they would like turn around and look at it.
Yeah.
And then right when I was getting up to go into my room where I was sleeping, the door was shut, the door opened, and then I woke up because I didn't want to see what I looked like.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was super gnarly. I have a super weird dream of it. Yeah. So that was a crazy dream I have. And then the wildest shit that I've ever had was I don't know. I don't have any that stick out.
Mine was a series of poops.
I'm sure I've had like
when I was in Morocco, I probably got food poisoning because I ate some just street food that cost $1. And I was serious for about probably 2 weeks, so I was in the bathroom once an hour.
Yeah, it sucks.
It was
I've just
frighteningly bad.
I've had like sickness and had diarrhea before, but that's probably it. And like giant poops.
Yeah.
What's next?
Keep going. Chandler JM.
What's up, Chandler?
I met this guy.
Yeah, we met him.
Yeah, good guy. What are some of your favorite games that weren't popular? This is a good question.
Mirror's Edge.
Never played it.
I loved it. Oh well, this is gonna happen. Games that weren't popular.
I really don't think. Games that weren't popular.
I don't really play great games, so I wouldn't know. But I had this Yu-Gi-Oh card game on my Game Boy Advance that I really liked.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I just try to play good games.
Good relevant
games.
games.
I'm sure people like.
Well,
you're not a real gamer. Like.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, sorry. I don't like watching shitty movies either.
I know Animal Crossing is a super popular game, but I feel like out of all of our friends, I'm the only one who plays it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Andy and Brian always talk about, like, oh, it's a great game, fantastic game, but I've never heard them once talk about them playing it.
Maybe the first Pikmin, when that came out, like, that really didn't, no one played that.
Pikmin is like one of those series that's like, it's like a face of Nintendo, like as much as like Samus or Kirby and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Olimar and the Pikmin are everywhere, but they're like not talked about.
No, they're not like a Mario or Zelda.
Yeah, but they're still a face.
They're wonderfully fantastic games.
I'm trying to think of at least one more, so we don't leave Chandler hanging.
Yeah.
I mean, I played like the old Zelda Game Boy games, like Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
But even those, I mean,
they were super popular, but I'm saying like as far as like people don't bring it up.
Right. I bet a lot of the Breath of the Wild people like
that game
play
sucks.
Now.
That game sucks.
Yeah, fuck that game.
I don't play that game.
Here,
I'll pick one. I have a random one on my counter over there, or on my shelf. It's Wipeout for the Nintendo 3DS. Like, you know, Wipeout the TV show. Yeah, I have that game. Nice. It sucks, but that's a game that I play.
Wii Sports Resort.
Ooh, Wii Sports.
All right. Blake Salisbury, we kind of talked about this just a second ago. Talk about the Take Over the World party/weekend.
Oh, it was fun.
First thing that comes to mind would be, I believe, Ben and Taylor?
Yes, Ben and Taylor, if you're watching this.
From Tennessee somewhere.
So
they gave us an NES.
Yes, and you hooked it up, and we got it to work, and so Ben and Taylor, if you're watching this episode of Z-Button, we appreciate it. We're still trying to finish some other games first before we just jump on new ones, because every time I start a new game, I think about the ones that aren't getting finished. So we're gonna jump on it. Another thing I'm worried about is because of technology. Like for instance, today we're gonna set up the NES and something's gonna happen where we can't play it or record it or something.
Yep.
So I want to make sure everything's like at least we have some scheduled episodes going up before we jump into NES stuff. But anyways, how was the?
It was awesome.
We had two different experiences, pretty much.
Yeah, because I was working the booth, so if you're there, you probably saw me, or I might have told you a skateboard.
Yeah.
But I had more people than I thought come up to me like, hey, I like Strike Back Podcast, or hey, I like Z-Button.
Yeah, people came up to me and they're like, hey, I love Z-Button, like stuff you do with Ryan. I'm like, Ryan Chambers, he's right over there. I was like, go talk to him. They're like, oh, I already did.
Awesome. And if you weren't there, and for whatever reason you didn't want to come say anything, like next time you see one of us out somewhere, like
I don't care.
Please come say something to us.
I'll talk
I would
to you.
love to meet you guys.
Most likely the person I'm with I don't like as much as the fan who comes up and talk to me, so you can come talk to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a good time. It was very hot inside the warehouse, and the video was very good. It was way better than Live Skate Die, and the premiere was awesome. All the kids there were great.
Yeah.
So it was a good time.
Really good time.
It wasn't really a party, but it was fun.
It was good. DC Skates, talk about new additions to your gaming setup, new equipment, face cams for the viewers. To see your reactions while playing, any horror games you will be playing, etc.
Horror games are kind of weird. I guess we should. Here, I'll go in order. We don't really have anything new setup wise.
No, I mean,
but it's been like this kind of setup since the get go.
Yeah,
really.
What you're looking at, like this is where we recorded every single episode.
Sit in my apartment.
Yeah.
And then what were some of the other questions? Face cam.
Face cams.
Still, we talked about that earlier in this. We may do it right now. It's just an unnecessary tool.
Yep. Any horror games? Yeah.
I mean, horror games are fun, but I feel like the whole aspect of the whole thing about them, the gimmick is them trying to scare you since it's a horror game, and it'd be kind of hard to be scared when you're sitting with your friend in daytime. Like, you can't get immersed as well when you and I are playing together. You can't get immersed into a story, which is why we took forever on Breath of the Wild to play that, because we wanted to enjoy it. But for a horror game, I don't know, we could play Resident Evil 7 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd be down.
We're down to play any game ever, so.
Yeah, as long as we can without copyright.
Yeah.
Because someone commented today, play Last of Us. Well, we tried.
We tried. We did, you know what, I will say, we tried filming Last of Us super early-ish, I would say, when we started the channel. And we pretty much only recorded a cutscene with music playing. Yeah. So but we've had games where they get copyright strikes because of cutscenes, but then you can still play the game.
That's a little known thing I feel like with gaming channels.
What is cutscenes?
No, copyright stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's a thing.
You guys watch and you see numbers and stuff, but a lot of, I would say 70 to 80% of the time we get no copyright strikes, but a lot of the times we still get copyright strikes and we don't get paid for it or anything, but we still uploading the video for you guys. So. Yep. Appreciate us.
Yes, please. It's that Subi ho. It says cheese.
What is it?
Cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese. That's all he said.
It's that Subi ho.
Yep.
Cheese.
Alright. See, if I'm pronouncing this wrong, I apologize. Seer Deerzen says top 5 games you played in the last year. So, going back to June of last year.
Okay.
The next few quick. Or you keep going, whatever.
Okay. I'll say Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Didn't play it, not a huge Pokemon fan.
It's fine. It was well received though. Yeah. Dark Souls. I'm gonna count Fallout, even though that was way more than a year ago, but that's what I remember from last year. Yep. And Last of Us, because that was my first time playing it.
Yeah, I played The Last of Us again last year, and it's amazing. GTA 5, I played that again. Even though it's not new, but
you replayed it.
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8. Super good.
Deluxe for Switch. Breath of the Wild. I feel like there's a DS game I'm missing on there.
Oh, you played you played your DS 3DS a bunch. Oh, Link to the Past you played.
Yeah, I played Link to the Past. Sorry, those aren't new. I don't know.
I mean, they just said games that we played last year.
Yeah, top 5 games you played in the last year.
Yeah, so those are it.
Yeah. Nat147, she comments on a lot of stuff. I've seen her. She says I'm blushing
because I said
hey chat
they
about
looked it today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Hey, chat about chat up lines. I don't know what those are.
Chat up lines?
Chat about chat up lines.
I don't know what those are.
I don't know either.
I'm sorry, Nat. Yeah. But you look great today.
Yeah.
We don't know what chat up lines are.
Yep. Tell us.
Maybe that makes us sound old.
They already feel old. I turn 30 next week.
Same? Yeah. Next week you do?
Next week.
God damn. Yeah. I don't know his birthday.
That's okay. I forgot it was...
It's a cardinal! What the hell is that? It was a cardinal bird? It's a cardinal outside.
No, I forgot my birthday was coming up because someone asked at a family thing, how old are you? I was like, oh, wait, next week I'll be 30. I don't give a shit, but yeah, chat up lines. Tell us what they are if we're just totally oblivious to it.
Done.
Then we'll comment about it. Last one comes from Nathaniel Isaac. Talk about 3 things that you've always wanted to do, but will probably never have the opportunity for.
3 things?
3 things. And if we can't get to 3, that's okay.
Yeah.
And honestly, off the top of my head, I cannot think. Well, okay. I got one.
One thing that we think we'll never do?
It can be more than one.
Okay.
He says, talk about 3 things that you've always wanted to do, but will probably never have the opportunity for. One that comes to mind for me, and this isn't recent, I haven't always wanted to do this, but I watched a few years ago, I got hooked on Everest, documentaries, and climbing Everest looks fucking insane.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't do it because it costs $40,000.
And you die.
You could die, and there's 40 dead bodies in the mountain.
Mine is there is that.
Yeah. Mount Everest, look it up.
Mount Everest would be great,
I'm not
but
joking. Yeah.
Mine is kind of weird. It's just something I always think about all the time. Is so I've been like, well, I haven't played it in a while, but I like replayed Breath of the Wild a little bit and kind of like on our channel. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to relive my first time experiencing things like that.
Oh,
like the getting the game and like playing it and like not knowing, like having the wonder, like or like watching Breaking Bad again with like my memory of Breaking Bad completely gone. Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah,
like literally impossible.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Like I wish. Like, if you've seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I wish I could just erase memories.
Yeah, and be like, hey, like, I go with you tomorrow, and be like, Brian, a new Zelda game came out. You're like, oh, and then...
yeah, I know, it'd be amazing.
And you could relive it all and, like, not know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of... That counts as something.
Another one for me, and I mean, this could happen, who knows where life takes you, I'm only 30. I would love to somehow see my name in, like, the credits of, like, a big movie.
That'd be cool. That could
still happen. Even if it's just like backup mop holder.
Backup mop holder.
Because you look at some of these, like the titles and like credits, and it's just like
Cashier Guy 1.
Yeah, it's like table setter upper.
Upper.
Yeah. Like that would be awesome to like pick your name out.
Yeah, I want to. I again, it's probably something I could do, but it's just putting the time to it is getting really good at animation, or like game development, or like graphic design, like. Yeah. It's just another thing that would take many years to get good at and like make something, but I just don't have the time to do it. Like, that would be great to do.
Yeah.
Maybe if like I ever like quit skating, I could like at least it's cool to have something in the future that you can think about doing that would be entertaining.
Yeah.
And who knows if I'd like it, but that's another thing.
In theory, like it sounds cool. A lot of things do. Then when you actually try to do them, it's just like, man, this is tedious.
Yeah, it's not as fun.
Like animation is tedious.
Yeah, like there's things that exist out there that you're like, oh, that sounds fun to do. Like this morning, you were like, oh, it'd be cool to be a garbage truck guy who lifts up trash cans. Like I bet you do that for one day, then you'd be like, all right, I'm over this.
I do it for like 3 houses and be like, fuck this. No, because I saw there was a garbage truck driving down the street the other day, and it had a giant mechanical arm that would come out, grab the can, and like.
That was your first time seeing one?
Yes.
Ever?
Yeah.
See, I grew up with them. I saw them every week going down my course.
That looks fun, but I'm sure. Again, like I don't get
pick out like a car, like grab, like going through the windows and pick it up. Like,
yeah.
All right, was that the last one?
Yeah,
that was a good time.
It was a good time.
So well, hopefully tomorrow we'll be back with a normal episode, and if not, then I don't know. Sorry.
Maybe we'll do a Q&A again.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna try to figure out. We're having issues with technology right now, and we'll deal with it the best we can. But I hope you guys like this, and everyone's gonna be like, "We'll do face cam now that we can see you."
Yeah.
And I didn't even look at the camera half the time. I hope the phone's still recording. That'd be good.
I'm looking at your TV. I don't know. It looks like it is.
Oh yeah, we got a reflection. Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get 2 stars in Mario 64. The next time someone plays it, it'll be him.
Yes.
That was my only time I've ever played, and that's because I was bored waiting to get stuff fixed.
That didn't get fixed.
All right. Yep. Bye. Any last words before I turn off the camera?
Go fuck yourself, technology.
Bye.